TikTok, no wonder groceries are so expensive. Let's check it out.
So no wonder why our grocery prices are sky high right now. That's because a guy on TikTok that we're going to watch some of his clips today found out that Walmart has been lying to us all along, people. Let's jump right into it.
Walmart. That don't weigh no 4.66 pounds. We'll use the scale. 2.37 pounds. They're ripping people straight, ripping people off. I'm going through every single one of these. Scammer.
Alright, so that's James Rigg on TikTok, and his video popped up on my For You page not too long ago, and I started looking into this a little bit more, and I was like, this is crazy. How often do I go to Walmart and I'm actually checking to see if the weight's correct? Never. At least I don't do it. I just pretty much
Nope.
trust in Walmart that they're going to take
Not
care
me
of it,
either.
to be honest, right? Well, it's not happening, folks.
Yeah, this is
Looks like
not
meat prices
good.
are actually way more expensive than it should be, according to James. So, he dug into this a little more. He didn't just check the chicken. This applies to many different meats across the board, and he even brings it up to management. Let's get into it.
Alright, so at Walmart again, this is 3 different Walmarts, 3 different videos, 3 different packages of meat. Once again, I spent about 5 minutes here, found this. This is the Angus prime rib. They're saying this thing weighs 4.64 pounds at $14.87. Whether this is packaged here or not is besides the point. Walmart pays for this not by the piece and the label. They pay for it by the case price or the pallet price. So if this thing is weighed and it weighs under, that's what they pay at their cost for it. Let's put it on the scale and see. $4.14. When it's weighed and packaged, it's thrown into a case. They weigh it at Walmart by their distribution centers, and they weigh it by the case or they weigh it by the pallet. So if this is thrown there with the label, they're going to weigh the case, and then they're going to pay for the case price to the weight. Then they're going to throw this label, which is off, into the shelves, and you're going to pay for it when you pick it up and you put it in your cart. I'm thinking it's time to start questioning management. I've been trying to stay on incognito, doing foundational kind of investigating right now. In and out. It's just taking no longer than 5 minutes to find these. I went to hit 3 to 5 stores. And this is 3 for 3. I think it's time to start questioning what they do about it, what they will do about it, how they try to fix it, if they try to fix it, what type of protocols do they have in place. I'll tell you what they need. They need to stop having all the weights and all the labeling done at the suppliers. They do that so they don't have to hire labor. They need to hire labor. They need to be responsible for everything that comes in their store. They need to label it themselves. They need to check it, and they need to put it out themselves. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else suggestions you guys are making. Great comments. Thank you for making this go viral. Thank you for making awareness. That is the most important thing. This is not going to stop until we band together and make it stop. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so that one wasn't that bad, but what I wanted to do here is I wanted to run some math, right? So this is probably the most conservative one that we've seen that wasn't that far off, but I want to do this also.
Yeah, I believe they need to do better with accuracies.
Double the amount. It's insane. What I wanted to do is I wanted to calculate the difference in price of what it would cost when it was actually priced out per pound versus what it cost if it was actually priced out by the actual weight that was weighed on the Walmart scale. All right, so the original weight was 4.64 pounds, and then it was 14.87 per pound. So we're going to multiply that by 14.87, giving us a total of $68.99, how they came up with the $69 price that was on the price tag. But when he weighed it, it weighed 4.14 pounds. So if we do the math on that, 4.14 times the 14.87 per pound, that's $61.56. We subtract that by $69. That's a difference in price of $7.50. $7.44 to be exact. Again, not a huge difference, but as we all know with our grocery bills, every time we hit the grocery store, this stuff adds up. Now, let's watch these next clips because these are even worse.
Alright, back at Walmart again. This is my 4th trip to Walmart. I'm at one of the same ones I was at before. I'm going to keep it in real time. We're going to look. You see, look. I'll tell you right now, that's not 24. That's not 4.94 pounds. See how easy it is? So this is the second time with Kentucky Legend. This is the same Walmart that I found the other Kentucky Legend in for $25. That's how. Look at this one. There's another one. There's another one. There's two. Because I mean, it's that easy. I know that doesn't weigh that. I found two. I found two in 20 seconds. Do you think that one weighs 5.4? So that's 3 in 30 seconds. Let's take it to the produce scale and weigh it. Let's see what they weigh.
That's
This
a nice
is
looking
crazy.
cup.
This is insane. All right. First, let's see if the scale's
Off topic.
2-pound weight from Sporting Goods. Scale's over by 0.02. All right, let's weigh these one by one. .83.
Whoa.
It says 4.93.
Wow.
What's this one saying? 5.41. 2.32. 4.54. Come on now. Another one. 4.93. 1.83.
Wow.
Another one. 5.62. 2.53. 4.80. 1.71.
Wow.
5.1. 5.51. 2.41.
Yeah, I don't think inflation is an excuse on that one.
Go ahead. Go to work. Let's go. If it's time to go see management, let's see what they have to say about it.
All right, well, let's do the math on it. So one of them was 4.8 pounds, and it cost $4.98 per pound. So we do the original cost of the ham, and it came out to be $23 and let's call it 90 cents. Now, when he weighed it, if we look at the video here, it came out to be 1.71 pounds. So we do the 1.71 times the 4.98 per price per pound. It's $8.05, guys. $8.05 versus, what did I say, $23? It's a $15 difference. Now, the thought process here is whenever he
Excuse me.
mentioned about weighing it on the pallets that came in.
Yeah,
doing
that is a
overall,
ripoff. I can't defend it
that's how
there.
they distribute it, but then he also mentioned that it's already priced pre-packaged, or it's priced before it hits the shelves, not in Walmart. Again, I'm not super familiar with this, but just seeing this, I
Yeah,
was
me
kind of
neither.
shocked at the
Yeah.
difference of these prices, especially this
Yeah,
ham.
what
I
are
mean,
the
we're
grocery
talking
stores
over
doing?
double the amount of what the actual price should be if we're looking at the label on the price. But I'm also shocked at like how this hasn't been caught yet.
Yeah.
That's the other crazy part, right? How this hasn't been brought up. Let's continue to watch.
Competent-
He actually talks to management. So
competent
let's see what
people.
happens here.
I think I have enough. It's time to go see management. Let's see what they have to say about it. That's ridiculous. You know those are walking out the door. People are throwing them in their cart and they're walking out the door with them. And Walmart is paying the weight price on those. But they're actually weighing what I just weighed back there. That's what Walmart's paying for. So Walmart is profiting off of these. Well, one thing
Yeah.
we know for sure is definitely a problem with Kentucky Legend. They'd be the next place to investigate. I mean, that's absolutely insane. Why aren't they checking them? They are responsible for that. They are responsible for it. Why do I have to come in here and be the controls? I can't believe I found 6, 7, or 8 in 30 seconds. You gonna try this one? So what does that one weigh? Oh, you scanned it. Yeah, 2.32 pounds. But look, this says 5.41, and then they're charging people $4.98 a pound. That's over double, right?
Yeah.
So it's one.
The worker's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, dude.
Yep. Corporations are becoming greedy.
185. Look, and it says 4.94.
It's nonsense.
Appreciate it.
And then he's the best person you can.
Okay.
So that's crazy. And the actual management comes in, but I wanted to mention here that on some of these comments, I was trying to read through and see if there was something going on, right? I wanted to at least see if someone from corporate or someone who works there And even the workers of Walmart were like, I never even thought to check this. They didn't. They're like, now that I know when I see this meat come through, I'm checking the price when I'm checking people out. The problem is now most times you go into Walmart, it's self checkout. But if you go to self checkout, check the weight. Check the weight versus the price and see if you're getting robbed, right? Let's see if it's actually what it says it is, price per
Yeah.
pound versus the weight of the.
Complete
It's like when you weigh
ripoff.
your vegetables, that's how it is, or you weigh, your fruits or whatever you're getting. Usually it should check out, right? Now when I go to Walmart, you bet your sweet, you know what? I'm gonna place my meat on the scale and I want to weigh it, and if it doesn't correctly add up, I'm gonna be like, hey, why is this weighing, half the amount that it says it is on the label, and it should be literally, more than half of what it costs. This is crazy. It was
Yeah.
nuts when I saw this. See what management says.
Mhm.
Hey, how you doing? So I was going through to buy a ham, and I picked one of these hams up here, and I looked at it. I was like, whoa, $24.60, and I looked at the poundage, right? So I took it over to your produce scale. It's over double the pounds. And then we just waited over there on the, she waited on the scale. All these hams are over double at $25. And what tipped me off is I came in the other day and but I just put it back. I'm worried about other people. Like, how does that happen?
And this, we don't even weigh anything.
Here,
anymore.
so the
All we
manufacturer
do
weighs
is-
it.
Yeah, even our
But aren't
hamburger and all
you,
that.
is somebody supposed to like put an eye on this to make sure it doesn't go out or what?
Suspicious.
I found this in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, Walmart just had a class action lawsuit for $48 million over this stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
Last year?
Wow.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, no.
He's like, dude, I'm just doing my job.
I mean, I stopped after this many. So, I mean, weighed them on your scale, she weighed them up here. So, like, what do you do at this point?
You said we don't even have a way of reweighing this stuff.
No,
We
you
don't
can't
have
reweigh it?
No. So, I mean, I'll just have to cleanse it out.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, we'll
But-
donate it to a food bank.
Oh, you donate? Well, that's a good thing, yeah. But
I
what
mean,
kind
it
of,
won't go to waste.
what procedures do you
How-
guys have in place here to make sure that?
All of this would
doesn't
have
happen?
been if they've been more accurate
Okay.
with these things.
Like, do you have training procedures for people who put meat out? Like, do they look at the prices like I just did and say, wow? I mean, that throws you off.
Obviously, we don't. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is- this-
inflation
I
is
mean,
not the
that
excuse
I mean,
anymore. It's
What is it, Kentucky Legend?
corporation
Yeah, they got
itself
something
that's
to do. They got
making
some work to do there.
yeah.
things
'Cause
more
this is just
expensive
one
now
Walmart. This is 30 seconds I found.
because
Yeah.
all they
Yeah,
want
the thing is,
is
millions of
this.
people, millions of people shop at Walmart. Walmart makes $2 billion. Like if those went out,
We probably pay.
you pay the real
we
weight.
pay them.
Yeah, but Walmart paid
I don't know.
the real weight price because
I don't know.
they pay by the case weight or the case pallet, not by the label.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know how they. I mean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they'll weigh the case and whatever the case weighs, despite what the labels say. So if those all went out the door, Walmart would have profited like a few $100s.
Yeah,
or
this is
something.
crazy.
Or 7, 8, whatever I have it, right?
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right. Well, there you go. I don't feel very confident. Do you? Basically,
No.
I kind of shrugged it off. Didn't answer any questions. Didn't even know about the class action lawsuit. There should be somebody in here doing my job. I offered. I told him I go around the whole. I said I worked the whole store. I told him I find everything that's not priced right in here. He just rolled his eyes. So, I don't know. It has to go higher, guys. Go out and do this. Go out and do this. Go out and do this. Make some noise. Let's be heard. Check your meat.
Yeah, so I thought that was crazy, guys. And I mean, my biggest thing here too is first that manager. I mean, poor guy. He don't know. Like he doesn't know what's going on. He's probably just shell shocked to see that prices were actually that much of a difference. So you can't like blame the management of Walmart. But the other thing is what if Walmart doesn't even know this? What if they don't know that the prices are coming in? Because that's such a big, massive chain. It's really hard to see. Like I think probably who should be to blame is whoever's putting that label on that meat. I think that's what it comes down to, right? That's who probably needs to be talked to and say, hey, we got to figure out what's going on with this thing. But I saw it and I was like, I gotta see what's going on here. This is insane. So let me know your thoughts, guys. What are your thoughts on this? And then next time you go to Walmart, weigh your meat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, you gotta be careful, guys. We gotta be really careful with what we're doing. There's just things you just can't trust. Yeah, like even my grandma has been saying this too, how groceries have been expensive. I know she's been used to from a different time, but I think she's right, and a lot of people are fed up with this stuff. So yeah, things need to change. So anyway, guys, it's good talking to you. I'll see you guys later. Peace.